Let's do it. Okay, so as always, I just invite you to to join me in taking a few moments at your own pace to just tune in to the breath, as we say. We're also going to tune in to the notion that we are not so much taking breaths, but receiving breaths. So let's just let that sink in for a moment. Paying attention to the breaths we are receiving. And if you're like me at all, you might then consider the source of the breath, which kind of puts us in spiritual workout business, as it were. The source of the breath being source of everything. Our connection to that source as spiritual beings having these human experiences, all of which, of course, is the foundation and the basis for the ways that we work things out here. We take and maintain the perspective of the being parts of the human beings we are. And the way that we maintain that perspective, as we know, is by living by and adhering to the 15 ancient, non-religious, universally spiritual concepts that Delilah referred to. In particular, given that this is Thanksgiving week, we're going to focus, trite as it might be, on the concept that we call have an attitude of gratitude. Have an attitude of gratitude. What I want to say about this concept is that in a unique way, relative to the other ones, it puts us, should we take this stance of gratitude, we take it because just like the breaths that we receive, every single thing that we experience, that we receive, that we take note of, that we do, is quote unquote from source, from all that is, from creator. And so when we have an attitude of gratitude, we walk around all day, every day, connected to this notion, connected to the idea that all of it is sourced, has a direct connection to source. And so when we choose to maintain that perspective, when we walk around and acknowledge in the course of every moment, every hour of every day, what we are experiencing, what we are receiving, and giving credit, if you will, to source, then we're in constant dialogue with source. Wow, I really appreciate and love being able to take a hot shower. I really love and appreciate being able to see green trees and grass. I really love and appreciate being able to just look up at the sky and see the sun and the blue and the white clouds. I love my friends and the ways in which I am in relationship with so many different kinds of people. I love human connection. I love and appreciate being able to have work that means something to me and is purposeful, etc., etc., etc. Again, it's about cultivating an attitude of gratitude, an acknowledgement that we didn't do it all ourselves, even if there's something that we quote unquote created from a blank canvas. There's still more to the story. Where did the canvas come from? Whose idea was that? How did they get that idea? Where did these paints come from? Who invented the paintbrush? So of course there's humanness in all of these things, but we're talking about what's behind the humanness. What is that inspiration? That's another one of the concepts, listen to inspiration, that puts us in direct contact with source. So there's source, there's us, there's soul, there's higher self, there's the being part of the human beings we are. And having an attitude of gratitude is a willingness and an intention to consciously be aware of all of that at all times. And finally, in the realm of everything being energy, the mere act of expressing gratitude, even silently while we drive down the road or in any other action that we're taking, anytime we're thinking, the very act of expressing gratitude is an energy raiser in and of itself. Because again, who are we talking to? We're talking to source, to spirit, to our higher selves, to God, to creator, to all that is. And the more we do that, the more we maintain this attitude of gratitude, the more connected we stay, the more our energy stays on a higher plane. That's simply because source energy is a little higher, a little brighter, a little lighter than ours. We have the ability to experience a range of emotion, a range of vibration and frequency. Different thoughts, for example, weigh different amounts of energy, if you will, quote unquote, right? I hate XYZ weighs different than I love XYZ. That's just the nature of energy. So if we are in constant contact and communication with source, that is a fantastic way for us to maintain a higher daily vibration. So, nice deep breath with me if you would. Thinking about cultivating an attitude of gratitude for some of the reasons mentioned here, and hopefully a whole lot more. And whenever you're ready, come on back and let's talk about what you want to talk about.